Hi, I'm Liwei from National Ming University in Taiwan. I'm presenting to you this work, Seated-WIP, standing for Seated Working in Place. And this work is done with my students Tzu-Wei, Huang, ZHUNG, and Ming. Let's get started. And what you see is a demonstration video where you can see the person is sitting in a chair navigating this virtual gallery. And all that the person is doing is just stepping to his feet, and he's able to walking forward. He's now walking toward that painting and stepping to the left and keep stepping to the left. And he's in front of this big art piece, and he walk backwards, turn left, and walking toward that sculpture and try to walk around the sculpture while looking at it. So later, he's going to go to the second floor by taking the stair. He go up the stair, turn left, continuing on the stair. And now he's enjoying the gallery on the second floor. The seated working is a new method for locomotion designed to use when users are seated. But why? When it comes to locomotion in virtual environments, real working and working in place techniques give user a high sense of embodiment, but they need user to make space for standing locomotion, and they are not for prolonged use because of fatigue in standing working. We propose seated working, and which is designed in a way to preserve the sense of embodiment, and it can be used anywhere it can sit, thereby supporting prolonged use. We think seated interaction is important, especially when head-mounted computing is becoming part of our digital life. Then it won't be surprised to see someone in HMD sitting in a chair. And my favorite scenario is when users seated in the airplane where they can still freely navigate in virtual environments. Of course, locomotion by thumbstick is practical and already available to use in seated situations. However, it doesn't resemble working and thereby low embodiment, which we believe seated working would be the good replacement. In designing seated working, we consider the following design goals. First, it should be working for non-swivel chairs, thereby supporting to use in a truly highly constrained space. Second, it should support diverse locomotion actions like walking forward, walking backward, turning in place, and sidestepping. And finally, it should allow comfort and reduce fatigue. We end up creating action mapping of footstepping like this. First, alternating toe stepping works forward. Continue stepping on the left toe, turns left. Continue stepping on the right toe, turns right. And then alternating the heel steppings works backwards. Continue stepping on the left heel, step to the left. Continue stepping on the right heel, and step to the right. And our prototype is a pair of shoes embedded with two photoreflective sensors on each of the shoe buttons at the stepping positions. And this is a signal where users make stepping with their feet. We conducted two studies to arrive at the current design and evaluate its performance. The first study investigated whether walking forward with toe stepping, heel stepping, or stepping with the full foot has any difference on embodiment and fatigue. And second, we want to know whether sitting postures has an impact on the above questions. We put participants in VR walking forward in a virtual corridor in fast and normal speeds. And in different conditions, they will be walking forward with toe stepping, heel stepping, or full foot stepping in one of the three sitting postures: sitting straight, lean back on the chair, and lean on the desk. And here is the result. We found no differences among the three stepping methods in the embodiment of the real working. Regarding fatigue, stepping with the forefoot is the most fatiguing method. And no difference was found between stepping with the toe, which is the forefoot, and the heel, the rear foot. More participants prefer stepping on a toe to walk forward than on a heel, and they mentioned that toe stepping felt more lightweight and easier to act. In summary, in Study 1, we found alternating forefoot stepping, which is stepping on the toe, is preferred as the primary forward walking actions. And we did not find any difference among sitting postures on embodiment and fatigue. In Study 2, we compared Seated-WIP method with two baselines, which are leaning locomotion and thumbstick locomotion. Participants were put to complete the multitasking walking navigations, where they have to maneuver their body following a path while touching targets with controllers along the way. And let's jump to the results. We found thumbstick is most efficient method, and there was no difference in efficiency between leaning and footstep methods. And there was also no difference in controlling accuracy among the three locomotion methods. In terms of embodiment, the footstep method best embodied walking. And we found no difference between footstep and thumbstick in NASA TLX. In terms of easy to learn, there was no difference among the three locomotion methods. But in terms of easy to use, both the stepping method and the thumbsticks were perceived easier to use than the leaning methods. But there was no difference was found between the footstep and the thumbstick methods. And finally, a majority of the users prefer the footstepping method over leaning methods. And to conclude, we propose a seated walking method that enables navigating in a virtual environment while users are sitting in a chair. This work has been demonstrated in SIGCHI 2023, with more than 500 users experience the demo over 4 days. And most of the users could learn it in no time and enjoy the experience. And we believe seated interaction is important when head-mounted computing is becoming part of our digital life. And this image is kind of a takeaway image, and also what this project is aiming to enable. Thank you for your attention.